The website is live, boys. Nothing crazy. I only have one thing on there for right now. Just they're in white, but I couldn't put on there because the background's white. But just your 2x11 sticker, and I'm gonna get hoodies and sweatshirts and everything made like this week. So you guys have been asking. This is a start. So baselinemerch.com. Go check it out. Support your boy. We're back, boys. We got her back. Today, I'm gonna be talking about why this has been gone for a month. And before we talk about it, I just want to let you guys haven't heard in a while, so we'll do a quick cold start over. So I know a lot of you guys are wondering what actually happened in this thing. Story time. I might have to go inside and finish the story up because it's a little cold out here, but I'll give you the rundown of what happened visually. Alright, so basically, everyone remembers my truck has a huge chip right here. Huge chip right there. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, so, it's cold as hell, guys. It's about like 25 degrees right now. So, what happened was, this truck, I bought it used with around 40,000 miles, right? We got a good deal on it, great deal. That's why I got this truck. That's why I got rid of my 6.0, because I just got an insane deal on this thing, and, you know, whatever. So, when I went and bought the truck, it happened like kind of like a spare moment. Like, I wasn't really ready for it, but I kind of just did it anyways, just because, you know, whatever. Stuff like that. It's how life works. You just the next day to get this thing. Basically, the truck looked fine. There was nothing wrong with it anywhere. Like, there was literally no issue with this truck. So I'm going down there, pick it up, no issues at all, no rust, no marks, nothing, right? This truck just looked beautiful. There was literally nothing wrong with it when I bought it. It was completely stock. Like, had 40,000 miles, like I said, it just looked good. So, this paint never looked bad, right? So I went into it, started driving it a couple months, put some tires on it, and I had a rock fly up and hit this, and it chipped, alright? So I was like, okay, my fault, like, you know. Okay, my fault. I fucked it up. My tires chewed up. You know, what are you gonna do? Wrong. Okay, so you can see, right? I was putting. I have chips all over this truck from fucking these wheels, these tires. Let's find a paint chip somewhere. Right there. Okay, we're going right here, right? See how it's just chipped, but it's not flaking off. Yeah, this thing literally got like a chip smaller than that, and then turned into probably like this big of a area, right? So I was like, damn, dude, Ford shitty paint, all this. T2 professional looked at it for like 2 seconds. He's like, dude, truck's been repainted, and it's probably been hit. So I'm like, okay, so my truck's been hit, and now I don't know what to go. You know, I don't know what's going on. So he looked under here, he ripped this fender liner off, and looked up underneath here. This whole thing, right about to here, all the way down, full rust. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know, why is there rust in this thing? It's like 3 years old, not even a lot of miles on it. Turning out, it looks like somebody hit the truck right here, right around here, and they repainted the whole bed. So when they painted the whole bed, everywhere on this truck, there was, he didn't paint on, when they painted this bed, right, he never claimed it, so like, the mark that was hit, they probably were at work or something, they scratched against it, and they're like, fuck, let's quick paint, you know, paint it up and then sell it. That's what they did. Because I bought the truck, I didn't have platinum logos, which I'll be putting them on again. But that makes sense now. I'm using my brain, makes a lot of sense. So long story short, thing was hit, and then he had to they painted it over, but they did a shitty job painting it. So the clear coat wasn't sticking on the truck, and it started peeling off everywhere. So he thought he was just gonna come in here and we talked about it. This has actually all been cut out, welded, and painted. This is all different. This is a different piece all the way down to here. This is completely different. I said no fucking rust in this truck. I want it gone. So it has a little bit more of a deep concave to it, and I kind of like it more. The body lines show a little bit deeper than my normal look. And he did it on both sides. So I said do one, do the other, and they both had rust in them. So this thing was a plow truck, guys. This thing was a plow truck. This thing was beat to shit. Plow truck. So I feel less bad about working it, but it's also lifted. So I don't know. You know, it's one of those things, but that's what happened with this. Basically, the truck got hit, and they painted over it, and it was fucked, and then the paint started chipping, So I went to get it fixed, and he's like, dude, there's more issues than you think. That's rust. Like, it's a rust bubble. So I was like, what? Whole thing, for like, right around here, it's all full of rust. So he's like, dude, I have an idea. We'll just put the patches in real easy. And there's that. So I'm going to go inside and talk the rest of this because it's absolutely freezing. My hands are frozen. I'm talking way too fast. And I'll meet you inside, boys. Hold on. Right. We're in the office right now. I got to rig this with a stapler. Okay. So here's what happened after I dropped him the truck off. It turned into a bigger issue. He thought he was going to be able to, like, you know how you can paint, when you paint something, you usually don't have to sand the whole entire bed down to bare metal and make it work. Usually the clear coat will connect with the other clear coat and it will kind of be double layered, like thick clear coat, right? The guy did such a shitty job on painting my truck. Both sides, by the way, were painted. Both sides. Such a shitty job that the clear coat wouldn't stick at all. So he had to sand on the entire bed. Pretty much bare metal. I'll have some pictures in like right about now. You'll see boom and boom. And not a happy time. Not a fun time, dude. It was disappointed kind of thing. Other than that, though, there's not much I really can say. This just goes to show you that, like, no matter what you do in life, sometimes you might get fucked. That's how it goes. And you can't cry about it. I'm not mad about it. I'm just like, damn, that sucks. Like, life ain't fair. What can you do about it? I didn't know the truck was a plow truck and was beat to shit. Like, there was no signs of anything on there. I couldn't even see plow mounts. I mean, maybe my eyes are dumb, but I don't know. And it just goes to show you, do your research on your vehicle before you really, really, really want to buy it. Don't be like me. I was way too excited. Like, I just let the emotions get a hold of me. And I'm like, cheap truck, and it's sick, it's a platinum, and blah, blah, blah. You know, like, don't do it. I did.